Hey guys, it's me Jessica, aka Makeup Lovaaa, and I am back this time with a sponsored video. So this is actually a sponsored video by Prismax Cosmetics, and they wanted me to review their deep hair conditioning treatment as well as showing you guys how to apply the treatment and what it does for your hair. So this is going to be the same as any other review video that I would do. Just because these products were sent to me does not mean that I'm going to just automatically give it a good review. So if you guys want to hear my true honest opinions on this product, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so I just came back from washing my hair. I'll put in a clip of what my hair looked like before I washed it. It was very dirty. I had a bunch of gunked up gel and oil and just all this stuff like just gunked up in my hair, and I just really needed to wash it out. So what I use to wash out my hair is this extra strength, extra volume biotin and collagen shampoo by Ogenics. I believe this is called Ogenics, and it's sulfate free. For this company, they said they really put emphasis on using a sulfate free shampoo before using their product. So this was the only one I had. So now my hair is feeling very dry because my hair, when it comes to shampoo, like even if it's a moisturizing shampoo, it just leaves my hair feeling very dry. They sent me this package, just a regular white package, and what came inside is this soft hood hair dryer attachment. So the deep conditioning treatment is activated by heat, so you do need this hood dryer attachment, and it's kind of like a bonnet that will sit on your head, and you will leave that on your head for 20 minutes while you're doing your hair. Then I also have the two treatments. They sent me two just because I told them my hair is very thick. I have a lot of hair, a lot of territory to cover here, so I was like, I want to be sure that I can use the whole treatment to cover my whole head. So they did send me two of their hair Botox treatments, and with that came two sets of directions. So we're gonna do this together. It seems that one of the directions is in Spanish and the other one is in English, which I really like because it's really good for people who are buying this and may not speak English. It says, so step-by-step instructions. It says, pre-wash, start with clean hair, wash your hair with a clarifying or deep cleansing shampoo, and do not use any conditioner or oils before starting the hair Botox treatment. So step one is done. We have washed our hair with the shampoo. Like I said, I didn't have a clarifying shampoo, but I think what I used was good enough to work. Next is preparation. So we are going to take our 2 vials of the Prismax Nutritivo with 3.5 ounces of room temperature water and mix until creamy. So I'm going to get, let's see, that's 7 ounces of room temperature water, and I'll be right back. So this is what the hair Botox treatment comes in. This is the box it comes in. It looks like this. So this is the hair Botox treatment. One of these vials comes with 0.5 ounces of the treatment. It has an expiration date and everything on here. So I guess you just pop off this cap. Okay, so the cap is off. You just take off this little gray stopper. And so I have a little hair mixing bowl that I use to mix like my bleaches and dyes in and stuff. So I'm just going to use this bowl. And I'm pouring both of those treatments in. So normally if you don't have as thick of hair as me, you can just get away with doing one treatment. But I have very thick hair, so I want to make sure I have enough to do my whole head. So I'm going to just pour the water in now. And then I'm just going to take this little brush thing and mix it together. It's turning white. It smells like pretty good. Like it smells just like, regular hair product. This is kind of what it looks like right now. You guys can see it's like white. It has a hint of yellow in it, but it is very thick, as you guys can see. Yeah, like now it's like super super thick. So I'm excited. So I feel like this is how it's supposed to be now. It's kind of like a Vaseline color and it's very thick. So I think that's how you know when it's done. It's not very watery anymore. So it says once you're done mixing and it's creamy, you will apply mixture strand by strand from root to tip using a small brush until the hair is fully saturated. Thoroughly massage the strands to work the product into the hair. Continue until hair Botox is evenly applied with with no clumps. I have my hair parted. You can kind of see it in the back. I'm also going to videotape me doing it on the front of my hair so you guys can see it better. But I have some gloves on because I'm not going to use a brush to apply it, because for me and my hair it's just a little bit too coarse and too kinky to really get it through using a brush. So I like to use my hands, and then after I apply it I like to brush through it to detangle. That's how I like to deep condition my hair. And so we're gonna put it to the test with this product and see if you can do it just like any regular deep hair conditioning treatment. So I usually will part the sections in the back in two. So as you can see, this is my hair right here. I'll take about this much in my hand and start applying it to the strands and really work it through with my fingers. So my hair feels super saturated. I'm just going to take this brush and now brush through to detangle. I will detangle starting from the tip and work my way all the way up. Okay. So here's a little twist I put in my hair. I'm going to go ahead and do this to my whole scalp. I'll come back when I get closer to the front so you guys can see it a little better. Okay guys, so I've done majority of my hair. So I've gotten to the front part, which I said I was going to show you guys how I do it. So I'm just going to kind of split it in half. This part is in a bun. I'm going to start by conditioning this side. So I'm taking about that much and I'm starting at the root and going down to the tip. I'll also flip it over and make sure that I get the other side, starting at the root and again going all the way down and making sure that I'm saturating the tip of it. I'll start detangling, and then once I get all the way to the top, I work my way back down to the bottom until it feels fully combed out. And then if I feel like I've taken out too much conditioner, I'll put a little bit back in just to make sure the hair feels fully saturated, and start twisting it into a little twist. Like that, and that's how I do it. Use protective plastic cap cover over the hair and heat the hair for 20 minutes. If you have bleached hair, you should only do it for 10 minutes. So I'm glad they added the extra instructions about what to do if you have bleached hair, because that's an important thing to note. So like I said, they gave me the soft hood hair dryer attachment, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So this is the actual head part of it right here. And then this is like where the heat is going through, and this is the part that you would attach to your hair dryer. So all my hair is in the plastic cap now. I'm gonna go get my hair dryer and I'll be right back. Okay, so I look ridiculous right now, but I have the hood on. It even has this little button piece down here where you can button it to make sure that it's not going anywhere. I don't even know if I buttoned it right, but here we are. So I'm just going to attach it to my blow dryer. This thing fits very tight around your hair dryer, guys. This is a very good quality hair bonnet. So now I'm going to turn it on and sit for 20 minutes, okay? Okay, so I just finished sitting under the dryer. I did have it on low because when I tried to do it on hot, it was really burning my ears. Also, as far as the hood goes, the hood performed great. It has really good holding power. This end part, like, it didn't come off at all. I didn't have to sit here and hold it. It was great. So now basically in the directions it says that you are to rinse. You want to lightly rinse 50 to 70% of the product out of your hair with water, leaving remaining 30 to 50%. If you are using Prismax to repair damage, rinse out less. If using for preventative maintenance, rinse out more. So I'll probably just rinse out the 30 to 50% that they recommend. Yes. So we rinse the hair, and this is what we got. So I did, if you can't see, leave some of the product in my hair, and my complete honest opinion, my hair still feels really moisturized. I am really surprised actually. Like, this is how my hair usually feels after I've rinsed out my deep conditioner and I've put oil in it. Like, that's kind of how it feels. It feels like there's like oil that's been dispersed through my hair, but my hair doesn't feel oily, if that makes sense. It just left the moisture part of it. I feel like I'm not making a ton of sense, but just know that, like, my hair feels good. I will say, after I rinsed it out, the back of my scalp got very itchy and I was scratching it, so I don't really know what that's about. I don't feel like my whole scalp is itching. It was just this one part in the back of my head. After I rinsed it, it got really itchy. I did wash it in cool water because they say that if you rinse your hair in cool water, it helps your hair retain moisture. So that could have also helped with rinsing out the conditioner as well. Now, the next step, it says, is just to dry and style your hair to your preference. You guys know I don't put heat in my hair, so we're just gonna style it curly style. I'm going to show you the products that I'm going to be using today. I am going to be using the Shea Moisture Red Palm Oil and Cocoa Butter Curl Stretch Pudding. I also like to use this 99% Natural Pro Growth Premium Hair Oil. I actually got this from TJ Maxx. And then I also like to use Aunt Jackie's Flaxseed Recipe Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Curl Gel. So let's get started. So the first thing I do is take the oil. This is more for my scalp, and like I said, I use a very liberal amount, so I just like put it in there, and then I'll also put it throughout the hair and make sure to really get the ends, because your ends really need that moisture, girlfriend. So once I've put the oil in, I'm gonna take a small bit of this curl stretch pudding, and when I say small, guys, I mean really small. I'm literally just gonna take that little bit and put it through the whole thing, and all of this is to help moisturize and style. Now the gel, you are going to be taking a lot more gel. If I can open it, I'm gonna take my hair kind of almost strand, or like clump of strands by strand, and I just finger coil the hair to get it to be the curl pattern I want it to be. And I'm gonna do this all throughout my hair, and it's gonna take a long time, guys. Honestly, it's so worth it. Like, the curl pattern I get, my hair like turns out so pretty. Okay guys, so I finished this part of my hair. I just have this little bit left, so I wanted to show it to you up close and personal. Don't be scared of the fact that you are seeing white on my hair. It is from the Shea Moisture Curl Stretch Pudding. And that will dry. That's why I said don't use a lot of it, because the more of the curl pudding you use of it, the more your hair will flake, and the longer it will take for the whiteness to dry and go away. This is just me putting the oil in to my hair and into my ends. I also put some down the middle of my part when I did the other side. So then for this section, I'm just going to take a little bit of the curl pudding, literally that much, not a lot, and I'm going to rub it into the hair until it disappears. You don't want to see it. And now I'm going in to start finger curling the strands. So, see, I'm trying to get into focus. So this is just how I finger curl the strands. Yes, this is a long process. So like I said, if you don't have the time or the patience, this is probably not the hairstyle for you. And I'm sorry if I'm getting blurry. My camera is obviously not knowing where to focus right now. This is how they're looking. The important part is once you have gotten your hair the way that you like it with the finger curls, you do not want to touch it. You want to let it dry the way that it dries, or else if you keep touching it, it's going to get really frizzy and big. And I do like my hair really big, but I don't like it frizzy. So this is how it's going to look right now. Day 1, it's going to be a lot of shrinkage, but day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, it gets bigger and bigger and it gets more pretty. So that's why I like to do it. Day 1 is not always my favorite day, but I am really liking the way that my curls look. They're really popping and I feel like my hair looks really full, and I don't know if that's due to the conditioner or not, but either way I think my hair looks really healthy, really full. What more could you want? Okay guys, so I'm here ready to give you my final review on the Prismax Cosmetics Deep Hair Conditioning Treatment. So I will say that I really like the treatment. The hair that you are seeing, this is actually the next day. This is day 2 of my hair, and if you can't tell, it is a little bit more stretched than it was on the initial day where I did the treatment. And I really like what it's done for my hair. I will say that I don't normally get like a ton of compliments on my hair, but I did get a lot of compliments yesterday when I went to dinner, so that was really nice. I think that it's just because like with the heat added to the treatment, I think it's definitely made my curls a lot more prominent, a lot more poppin', and I love it. The product itself was very easy to use. The directions were foolproof, like anyone could follow those directions. They were very simple, and I think that's very important. I will say that the smell of the treatment was good. It didn't smell like chemicals. I didn't feel like I was putting anything too harsh in my hair, which is very important, especially when you're dealing with people who have just natural hair textures like mine that have never been treated with anything. You don't really want to put a bunch of chemicals in your hair. Now, I did look at the ingredients of the treatment, and there was a bit of alcohol in this treatment, so that did make me a little bit nervous because alcohol in hair is very drying. So I was very nervous that this treatment was going to dry out my hair, but it actually did more moisturizing than drying. And I will say I'm very bad. I don't wrap my hair at night, so that tends to dry out my hair even more. But yeah, when I woke up this morning, my hair was still very moisturized. Actually, my hair wasn't even as frizzy as it usually is when I wake up because I don't wrap my hair at night. So those were some of the benefits that I noticed. As far as it being a restorative treatment, I also think it did that as well. I don't know if you guys can see my curl pattern on this side of my hair, but my curls are a bit looser right here. I did use heat on my hair, and this was like years ago, and it did kind of damage the hairs, especially in my front because it was I had straight hairs, and I thought that I had cut them all out, and I noticed the previous time I washed my hair, like 2 times ago, I noticed that some of my hairs on this side still had straight ends, and if you can tell, it has kind of curled those ends. This one is still a bit straight, but some of the other ones where the curl was straight, it's actually gotten a little bit of a curl back, which I was really surprised about because I was telling myself before I did this treatment I should just cut off the straight ends, and I'm glad I didn't because I think it helped restore those ends. Not completely, because as you can see I still have some ends that are straight, but some of the ends did curl back up a little bit again, so that's really impressive. This treatment is one that they recommend you do once a month for 5 months. They only sent me 2 bottles, so I'm only doing it this one time, but I'm sure if you did it more and more for the 5 months that you would notice way more benefits than just doing it the one time. I did look up the price, and if you bought the Prismax Nutritivo, I want to make sure I'm saying this right, Prismax Nutritivo treatments, If you bought the 5 treatments, it would be $54.95, and if you just bought 1 treatment, it's $12.99. It's definitely hard to try new products because you're never sure what it's going to do to your hair, and I am pleasantly surprised with this product, so I would definitely recommend it. And if this is something you're interested, I definitely recommend you go try it. So that is my final review. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope it's helpful, and if you guys want to know more tips and tricks about how I do my natural hair, then please like this video, and like this video if you want to try Prismax, because it's definitely a good option. Again, I'm Jessica, aka Makeup Lovaaa, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!